Sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 Browns preseason postgame show. The Browns beat the Indianapolis Colts 21 to 18 at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. The Browns jumped out to the early 7 to nothing lead in the first on D. Ernest Johnson's 26-yard TD. Then the Colts tied the game at 7 in the second, excuse me. Then the Browns took the lead again on Rashard Higgins' 34-yard TD, and it was 14-7 Browns lead in the second and at the half. And then then the Colts kicked a field goal in the third, and we're down 14 to 10. Then the Browns scored another TD thanks to Jalen Strong's 14-yard return. Then the Colts would score one more TD in the fourth thanks to Ross Travis's 24-yard run. The Colts went for a 2-point conversion, and it was good. They got it, but it would not be enough. And then the Browns in the final 34 seconds were take a knee and run out the clock. So the Browns go to 2-0 in the preseason, and I just felt this game today was it was kind of topsy-turvy, and it just was not. The offensive defense were 1 for 8 in scoring drives and in the pocket, and Myles Garrett got a little banged up in the game today, but hopefully he's going to be healthy to go for the season. And excuse me, I'm sorry for the little. I had to think a little. Then the Browns and they were also 4 for 11 of 4 for 11 in scoring range, and Freddie Kitchens says Drew Stanton will be the Browns' backup quarterback, but Garrett Claw was 13 for 19, 151 yards, 1 TD, no interceptions, and the other well, Gary Gilbert and Derek Claw was 7 for 12, 126 yards and no interceptions, and I felt that they really made a few like mistakes that should not have happened in this game, and they really just I felt that there were some times where they didn't play well, and they lost the ball but gotten it back, but I felt that there were some plays that could have been better, and I just feel that could have been a lot more handled the right way. And the Browns have now come home, and they're going to be back in training camp practice in Berea on Monday, and then they'll be back at it again next Friday on the 23rd, as they will take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay, and I feel the Browns, I think, will have the edge in this game, but Tampa Bay could come out and win it. You never know. But I think it's going to come down to the wire, that game. And and I mean, the Browns played a good game considering, but it just wasn't one of the Browns' best games in general. And I just feel that this next game has got to be a little bit better, and I think a lot of people are going to take advantage of Callaway's problem and do just that. With this 4-game suspension, he's going to be suspended for the first 4 games of the season, and I think that a lot of people are going to take advantage of that. A lot of the players are. So we'll see what happens, and I really feel that. But this was just it was a decent game. It wasn't a horrible game, but it was a decent game for the Browns, and the Browns won by a field goal, 21-18, over the Indianapolis Colts today in Indianapolis. So I got to give the Browns credit to where credit is due, and so they did get the win. And even though this game didn't mean anything, it could have been a much better game to be played. So, well, that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Browns preseason post-game show. I'll be back with another podcast either later on this next week, probably on Monday. So until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1, I'm done.